Welcome and hello everybody that is watching. I'm going to go ahead and keep bringing you these games from MLG. We are now at 1-1 in a series between sixjaxViBE, the Zerg in the bottom, going up against coLrsvp, Complexities Gaming's RSVP. Very strong Protoss player in the top, part of Complexity Gaming. Very strong. A lot of those guys are actually from Canada, just a side note. If you guys know anything about the Canadian Starlight, you might want to check that out. It's a cool place, so definitely keep an eye out for that. A lot of good plays on that. I'm sorry I keep on coughing. I'm really out of it right now, like 3 days post surgery on my shoulder, so I'm kind of can't really move, I can't really do anything. So every time I cough I actually get pains in my shoulder, so it's kind of distracting, but these games are really making up for any badness in me and my handling of the casting because of the surgery. But all is well. My shoulder will be repaired in about 20 years, so let's continue watching this game. As we are watching what these guys are going to be looking to do, we'll see if Spy is going to go for another hatchery first. I'm kind of curious to see if that's going to be the case. It's probably my last game casting because right now I've been going for a very long time. As you can see, my health is not handling it well, but I'm definitely having fun. Even with all this happening. But basically, guys, winner of this game progresses in MLG Columbus. This is really early on in the brackets. I literally grabbed it while it's being while like the series, but while the brackets like on the second round or something. So the games are quite awesome. I'm enjoying it immensely, and we're gonna be able to continue watching MLG as it has just begun today. Or I guess yesterday, as it's now way past midnight as I'm staying up, probably later than I should. But I like StarCraft, and oh my god, once again, RSVP is just a split second late to stop the hash from going up. That's gotta be so frustrating. But the spawning pool is almost done, so it wouldn't be delayed that much anyway with the lings that would be popping out for Vibe. So these probes are continuing to run around and try to do some damage, do a little bit of harassing against those drones. Right now it's just attacking whatever it can hit, but it's pulling away before it can actually die. But looking back up here, it looks like we're seeing the same build out of RSVP. Nexus first, then the Forge, Pylon and Cannons will be next, then possibly a Gateway with probes all the way between until he gets out almost all of his gases at the exact same time. But I'll see what's going to do, if he's going to deviate again or stick with the Robo. He's won with the Robo and lost with the Stargate when he went for the 6-gate plus 1 higher tier building. See exactly how that goes. Right now we are seeing other queens being produced. We do the first extractor being made much quicker than than the last game for Vibe, who is a very strong player, but last game he just got hit with a really situational loss, and there is going to be those. Oh my god, is the Lings getting the base? Yeah, one Ling's down the base. That's being annoying. It's going to allow a lot of scout information for Vibe. If we realize that it's there, as right now it's not doing anything. Is it even a hotkeyed? I would hope so. Yes, he does realize that it's there. It is hotkeyed under 1, so Vibe is aware of the fact that this does exist. And it looks like it's going to be taken out by those probes very quickly. This injured probe did get the kill, so congratulations to him. He is not a 0-kill disciple, he's a 1-kill disciple. Third base, really fast third base, could be coming out for Vibe. I'm definitely expecting that. That's going to be his follow-up of choice from the last couple games, is to get that very fast third base. But now we'll see if that is going to be the case for what he wants to do. We do see him sending out a drone though, so I could be calling this correctly, and yep, there it is. Third base, 5.5 minutes into the game, going to allow for an incredibly strong economy for him. We'll see exactly how it's going to play out for him, but it should benefit him because of the fact that it's a long rush distance. Don't want to cough because more since I'm taking some more water even during the cast. Try to do that between games, but oh my god, my left hand just cannot control the camera correctly. RSVP does have does have warp gate on the way. Might want to plug up this back door with one pylon to make sure that Lings can only run by through this one hole, because they can be very deadly to have Lings running by in a very annoying manner. So we are seeing one probe running away, or not running away, just going by this watchtower and then dying to the Zergling. One more hit and it will go down if the Zerg can get that off. It should, yes, there it does. So now this Zerg is a 1-kill predator, so congrats to him. We are seeing immediately that ViBE is doing something different from last game in scouting much better. You just sent an Overlord up on this side, but on Shattered Temple he did end up trying to take this base as his third base, and then end up getting hit with a proxy pylon, warped in units, and then getting attacked via this ramp into his third base. Tried to get the gold up, but just wasn't in time to really benefit him enough after losing a base and a lot of army to Force Fields and Stalkers. And you can see, look at this, that ViBE is scary. He does not want to lose to something along those lines, so he's scouting out everywhere. There are a lot of similarities between Shattered Temple and Metalopolis, and he's utilizing those similarities to make sure he doesn't fall to what he did on Shattered Temple. We see a lot of sentries coming out for RSVP with a Robo out, so it looks like he's emphasizing the Robo play. And God, I'm just not feeling well. So that's unfortunate. But the Robo is going to allow for observers and morals and the like. Hopefully, I think the morals are too big to actually get stuck by in his buildings, but if that does happen, that would be rather unfortunate. RSVP has all these gateways up. Okay, so now we are seeing Simon's core. It's now finished reaching the warp gate as all these gateways are changing. Surprised we're not seeing the hallucination being researched immediately. That's a very smart move for Protoss to do, just to get as much scouting as humanly possible. And oh no, this Zealot is getting perfectly measured against no kills whatsoever. That is rather unfortunate for RSVP. So now we have First Immortal on the field. All 5 sentries are there ready to defend, and that is why you want that pylon back there, so this does not happen and deals so much damage. You can see probes are falling, and ViBE did great with that, and seriously, that's why you plug up that hole. 3 probes were lost because of that, or 2 probes were lost because of that. One was killed off by the watchtower. Imagine how different that would have been if that hadn't been the case. RCV's only killed off, I don't know, what, 6 slings, I think it was? Yeah, 6 slings. Versus the Zealot and a couple pros that were killed by ViBE. So ViBE's in a great position. Not to mention, look at his macro. It is 10th in the game, and he is now at 107 food, looking to be quite solid. Does he have any upgrades along the way? He does have the +1 missile attack coming along the way, along with more roaches and a few more lings, too. So he could be preparing to do a little bit of an attack, as you can send out the roaches first, and then trail behind with those links. But he might be in a defensive position, because it seems that RSVP is going to do a little bit of a push with a very powerful Sentry Stalker Immortal army composition. Excuse me as I burp. Looks like the food I shoveled down between casts is going to backfire a little bit more than I wanted it to. If I didn't want it to backfire at all. But, what the hey. So now Creep Spread is running around to show a good bit of scouting with this Observer. Oh, the lead Creep Tumor goes down. That is unfortunate. But now we're seeing all of these, an Overseer, and we're seeing mainly roaches and lings. No Hydras or anything around the field. We're just waiting to see exactly what's happening. When you look over here, we do see Groove Spines is actually being researched, so Hydras are on the way. So we are going to be having a Roach Hydra force. There is 2 Hydras within the army now. But they're not even in the hockey quite yet, so they just popped. We'll see how it's going to benefit. And then the Observer falls. That in itself is worth it. Lings are preparing to flank on the backside, but there are these roaches and Hydras doing it, and there is Lings not doing anything. Okay, so now we have the roaches. We're going to pull back. Lings are taking damage, trying to take out the pylon. Yeah, so that's going to benefit them as I die during the middle of this attack, as I get to be in great amounts of pain. Hooray! Except not hooray at all, but pain is not as much as could be happening to those Zergy units getting caught by that force. So that's really unfortunate. But there's still a lot of units out here, 4 out of 5. So macro is really helping them out. More force fields should be popping in soon. There's more force fields, but there are a lot of links. It looks like this battle, Michael Poy from RCB's got to get a better arm position. You can use the ramp to the force field, and it's going to be a little bit late. 6jaxViBE is not going to fall prey to losing because he went down the ramp. But still, looking at this, we do have RCP in a good spot. It actually has the 1-1 upgrades already, so very nice. Well, ViBE's at the +1 attack, but that is it. He's getting clear constitution. You might want to stay on creep until that is done, as his Hydras and Roaches are both quite slow at the moment. So now, all these Stalkers are going to continue warping in. They try and do what damage they can. The Observer is still up there. If that can get sniped, that'll be huge. You just see the Hydra Force increasing for ViBE, which is very smart because of the fact that it's Immortals and not Colossi that are on the field for RSVP right now. Alright, so now all of these Hydras and Roaches are waiting. See, the Roach count is quite healthy. Oh no, the Spine Crawler might get taken out. We're seeing a flank happening on this left side with those forces in there, as RSVP is going to try and get his army to be quite powerful. It looks like he's not going to be in a great position, as I can't multitask. I only have one hand. All these Roaches and Hydras are on the field. So we see a full retreat from RCP. He's forced a lot of units as opposed to drones, so we can see the worker count 64 to 63. So it's definitely in favor of RSVP, because there are the same amount of bases. And the Zerg is not not being able to get as many drones as he would like, with all that constant pressure that was on for many minutes. So we are seeing that upon go down, but max food count is getting approached by sixjaxViBE. Robotics Bay is on the field, and that's the Python was getting angrily destroyed. So we're going to see Colossi coming out very soon. Might want to see a double Robo coming out from RSVP, which he does actually have coming by. Very nice. Get the Colossi count high enough in order to deal with the armies that are there. Notice position of his army, it can defend both this area attack and this area attack, because it doesn't know which way exactly that the Zerg army will be coming. It looks like they're be coming from the left, as ViBE has now reached, well, 194. It's basically max. I'm going to go ahead and just say max. 196, so it's a great time to attack for the Zerg. Utilize this as much as possible. But we do have a spotter probe out here that's going to go ahead and get acid in the face. Rather unfortunate. All of these Roaches and Hydras are waiting to attack. We do see, oh my god, cannons! Wow, 9 cannons. That is causing the death of me some more. It's going to be a very powerful defense coming from RSVP. Look at the money though, because ViBE is maxed, he can't really spend his minerals or anything. He's getting out another hatchery, but it's not exactly inconceivable for him to get another one if he wants to. Just get his entire half of the army and work on that. We are seeing a drop though. 4 Overlords completely filled with Roaches and Hydras are going to go up to the main base and try and utilize that to separate the units of RCP, then allow ViBE to maybe go ahead and do a double-pronged attack, as he is now hitting this base from RSVP. Oh, my voice is failing. My throat is just failing in general right now. But here we go. We've got all of these Overlords going to go in and start dropping. And now there it is. Popping out. Oh god, that's just kind of ugly than popping out like that. But hey, why not? Because right now you do a fair bit of damage. You might want to target down these Robos. But there's a Stargate on the field as well. You'll be seeing Deathball coming out of the Protoss RSVP. Right now, pylons, gateways, and everything are being killed. We're seeing there's a fly block happening. But these units are going down quickly. ViBE's got the +1 attack, and it's really helping deal damage. But it's Colossus now being revealed. ViBE could go ahead and try and snipe out the Colossus, but that's going to be happening right now. He definitely could. I don't know why he's not. ViBE, hit that Colossus. I don't even think it has 7% thermal lance. It does, so it could be microed against, pardon my pain. But 2 Boras now in production. We are seeing Deathball coming out of RSVP. Looks like he knows that that ViBE was maxed and wants to go for the safest play, and that is Deathball. But we're looking down here, we have Infestors out for RSVP, and this could really, really help. I'm not sure what's going on, but okay. But now, ignoring what has just happened, we're going to go ahead and continue watching what these guys are going to be doing. These guys are going to go ahead and continue progressing. We do see a lot of banners are being loaded into Overlords right now. So you could be seeing Bailey drops on top of the army. So the drop did a great job of freeing up supply for ViBE. We can try and deal with the upcoming ridiculousness that is the Protoss Deathball from RSVP, who's actually trying to get out this gold base. Alright, so now all these Roaches and Hydras are on the field waiting to do some damage. They do the +1 attack. The +2 attack hasn't even started researching while Tongue and Claws is. But basically, this army's getting hit Right, this basically hit right as it's trying to come up. But can he actually get into good position? His corruptors need to get those void rays killed ASAP. This is a huge engagement. We are going to see all these banelings, funnel growth and everything. Banelings dropping on all the. Oh my god, the banelings are being super effective. Well done. The Colossi and void rays are still alive though. Roaches and hydras are continuing to attack. It's a very large scale attack. Looks like there's not going to be much coming from one funnel growth on that immortal. Excuse me as I die. Oh god, this is so painful to watch for you guys. I'm sorry as I die and watch all the death of the Zerg units to the death ball, unfortunately. However, a lot of damage was done. ViBE has got a lot of units on the field. You can see a huge Ling reinforcement happening. The 21 roaches are on the... Oh god, I need to stop dying. Ugh. A lot of roaches and Lings are happening. So you guys cannot say I'm not determined with casting, because I'm dying and I'm still casting. Alright. Now all those Lings are going to start hitting. We're seeing reinforcements happening, but you... Oh god, so many Lings hitting all these units. Void Rays Colossi are trying to retreat. But RSVP is in a very tough spot right now. He's focusing down the Colossus as opposed to the Void Rays. But there it is. Corruption is finally being used. And so that Void Ray is going down. Now looks like the Colossus did fall. So right now ViBE is in a great position with all these Lings and Roaches. Alright, so now here are those cannons that... Oh god, I'm dying. It's so horrible. Oh, excuse my death as I'm in pain. Ouch. It's definitely my last game to cast for the night. Hope it's not too painful for you guys to watch. Because the game itself is awesome. Hive Tech is out. I want to see Brood Lords because that would be great. But there's no Greater Spire on the way yet. Right now, RSVP is still being condensed onto these 3 bases. But he does have 9 cannons to defend this base. So he's definitely in a defensible position. He's trying to get up that death ball once again with the Void Rays and the Colossi. He's got 3 Stargates to get as many Void Rays as possible. So now looking to the main base of Zerg, we are seeing that the Greater Spire has now begun. So Brood Lords are definitely going to be coming out. Baneling Bombs have been really effective. So to utilize this is going to be awesome and awesome and awesome. And we do see bases all the way on the left and all the way on the right, and double expansion happening. So, oh god, I don't know what's going on, but I'm dying for some reason. All these corruptors are gonna be great against the Void. Need to hit those. We have a cannon up here on the high ground. Weirdly enough, it's gonna go ahead, get a few shots off, but not really accomplish anything. It's got 1 kill. We are seeing the Roach is gonna take that out instantaneously. Oh my god, so many Void Rays are alive right now. But we're seeing a lot just coming in from ViBE. But he's actually doing it, leaving behind a lot of units. He wasted a lot of force units, that's great. I mean, he needs to hit. I'm just trying not to cough right now. There's a huge form of growth. Banelings. Banelings. Oh my god. Banelings and Roaches are destroying everything. Corruptors are hitting those Void Rays and everything. Reinforcements are coming in. But this is looking like it might be really hard for ViBE to actually win with this push. I mean, just look at everything that's happening with the Colossus that's still alive. So this Colossus is there, 15 kills. Alright, so now Colossus is still alive, Void is still alive. Just being resilient, but right now ViBE just has so much macro in his power that he can just look at the stream units coming in. 16 Roaches, more upgrades, Corruptors. This is looking really, really powerful from him. This base is about to get taken out. Oh, I feel horrible. Hatchery is now completed on this side of the map that's supposed to belong to RSVP. But now, all these units are still alive, continuing to attack. Right now, ViBE is playing really well, shutting down the Expo that's so necessary for RSVP right now. He's continuing to push. He's now getting Brood Lords, a lot of Brood Lords. But he cancels them because of the Void Rays and the Colossi. It's a really vulnerable spot for him. I want this game to end soon. I need to leave. But right now, if with the Brood Lords and everything, he can siege these cannons, which have previously made this impenetrable. Like, look at that. ViBE knows that. So that base, that base is going down. This is my most painful cast ever. But there is the Broodlords. Hitting this base. Effectively. Sort of. But they're going in and trying to do damage. But it looks like ViBE is maxed once again. RSVP is holding on, but not by much. Because he's trying to circumvent the cannons. There is one final catch a single void ray as he's continuing to push in, using a Hydras and Infestors. Corruptors and everything. Broodlords, Colossi, and void rays. But the void rays are now gone. Or they will be in a second after that last one falls. There we go. So the Corruptors are going to reign supreme now as the Colossi and all those roaches. Hopefully we're going to see GG so I can go and resuscitate my life back. Because this is so painful, my shoulder is killing me and I can't breathe. There's GG. Goodbye guys, thank you for watching.